Diabetes is an enormous problem for both Central Texas and the U.S. It currently affects about 1 in 10 adults and is estimated to affect 1 in 3 adults by 2050. So it's not only a current problem, it's a growing problem.
I've had it for over 20 years, and it can gradually get worse. If you let it get out of hand, it goes to all your organs in, and you really get it, except when it's in shape that you really can't do anything. And I don't think anybody wants to, have to just lay around and not be able to do anything.
It affects multiple areas of people's lives. The diabetes affects essentially every organ in the body. In my field, where we treat infections related to diabetes and wounds related to diabetes, a lot of these start with skin problems. And because diabetes affects the nerves, the skin of diabetics is not normal. Let's close it back up and give it another week to toughen up.
I've had some degeneration from the diabetes. Of course, my feet mostly are I don't have any pain. I can't feel anything in them. So it makes it bad because you can run into things you don't even know you've run into them. That's what happened to me on my toes and when they'd have those amputated, because I'd ran into them, they got bruised, and they has to debride them with the diabetes. You got to get that blood out there, find out how big the hole is or whatever. And they worked on my toes. They've been working on my toes and my foot for a long time.
It's not always easy. It's not always convenient, but there is treatment available. And the most important thing is for the person to get diagnosed. That's the start. And if anybody's having signs or symptoms of diabetes, the things we talked about, fatigue, intense thirst, intense hunger, things like that, they should see their doctor and get screened for diabetes.
I guess just anything that seems unusual to you. If you're doing something that just, gosh, I don't usually do this, I would say go to the doctor and if it's ask them, could it be related to diabetes? If it is, at least check it. So it's a devastating disease.